Here we are, Lake Sinclair, and there's our ride. We're going out to, I think he calls it Atmos Island. And Kevin's out there warming up my yellow horse. Hello, my friends. Last week, this little fry pan that I talked about, some of my commenters were concerned about the ceramic coating, and asked me. So what I do is I use a micro towel from REI and then in there I put my stove and Bic lighter and my backup BRS, and everything is in there. But that's how I do it. All right, last week I had a scary experience. I always zip my tent back up if I get out, even if it's just for a few minutes. I zip it up because I want it to stay sterile. Nothing's in there unless I bring it in with me when I get in. This one time that I didn't zip it up, and I forgot what the reason was, but I didn't zip it back up and left the mesh open. And so I got back in the tent and laid down, and happened to look over to the right, and there was this spider, at least that big. It was tarantula size. But anyway, it scared me so bad. I was going to backhand it because I just knew it was going to be on the outside, and a lot of times you just backhand your mesh and knock them off. But as I drew my hand up, I realized it was on the inside, and it was just crawling just as fast as it could be up to the top under where the trekking pole is on this Lanchan tent up in the ceiling there. Anyway, it scared me so bad I jumped up and was leaning up against my mesh, but I always zipped up my mesh to the same spot. Always did it to the same. I'm glad I did, because I mashed up against it and unzipped it, dove out of it, and rolled out from under the vestibule. I didn't even take time to unzip the vestibule. I just got out of there in my socks and everything. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it had me hollering like a little girl. So I was hollering. I asked for Mike to come help me get that spider out. I didn't know what to do, but then I realized, okay, go unzip the other side. And Mike had a little switch he picked up off the ground. And now I really wished I'd videotaped it, but at that moment of panic, I'm not thinking about videotaping anything. It was just, it was a tarantula-sized spider moving right up the side of the tent. Anyway, he had it like that, and it fell down, and it scampered on out in my tent. Now, I couldn't get back in that tent for at least 10 minutes, and then when I did get back in, I kept looking around to see if his wife was still in there. So it was terrible. Scary. Kevin, he took off on the jet ski to go back to the marina and get us all barbecue sandwiches. We decided to forego cooking. I'm gonna make some hot chocolate, but he went back to the marina to get us all some barbecue sandwiches. Here comes Kevin back with our barbecue. You got him, Kevin? Zoom. He's gone. Our chariots are waiting.
My phone's in my pocket. I don't want to wade into the water with it in there.
All right, Here we go. Let's mount them up, boys.